Welcome everybody. We're learning one of my favorite tricks today, phasers, phase interference. It's one of the most used tricks that I keep hearing in so many artists like B and Levity. It's just a movie and wiggly and it's really cool. So I'm going to show you guys how to do it in 3 different ways, 3 different plugins. This preset will be in my Patreon. You can get this preset plus hundreds of others if you get on the $6 tier. That will be in the description. Otherwise, follow along and let's go ahead and make some basses. This is the first one using a regular shifter in Ableton. You know what it is. Now, frequency, M frequency shifter. And now Echobode. So many different types, and I'm going to show you how we do them all right here. Let's go ahead and get into it without any hesitations. I'm going to turn off OTT for now. This is the only thing that we're really using to pump up the jam. In Serum 2, we have a simple patch here. We're going to break it down easily. We're going to start with oscillator A, being just a saw wave. It's important you know that we're playing the note F2 as well as A flat, G, and E flat down here. These are our notes. We're in F minor. Now that that's known, you can move this down to -1, the saw wave -1. The level stays where it is and PD from B turns on and it goes up to 46%. We're going to use this to bring in oscillator B into oscillator A. Turn on oscillator B. It's going to be the same saw wave, just the default, but it's looking like this because sync is turned on. So turn sync on, turn up sync to 1.39. The PD from B and the sync can be moved however you guys want to taste. Level is still the same, 75%, but this oscillator is -2, so it's deeper. Go ahead and listen to just oscillator A. And then now oscillator B, and then both of them together. Cool, so I have this like deep saw, and then we add a filter to it. We're going to use this LFO too, so you can make this LFO, little ramp, square up at the top. It's on half rate. Filter turns on, we leave the default filter, and we're gonna put the LFO on the cutoff. It goes all the way up, and the cutoff knob is at 75 Hertz. A and B go on. This is gonna remove a lot of those high frequencies at the beginning. And then it like opens up slowly. Just for some movement. I want to do that. So I was like, okay, cool. FX section, compressor. We want to turn it up 10 dB gain. It's important we pump up the jam. So that is how it's pumped up. Phasers up next. Adding a little bit of movement. It's at 68% mix. Listen at 100. Really cool. So you can kind of pick wherever you want with that too. 68%. Frequency, you can also choose. This will be lower pitch or higher pitch. We choose 33, a little bit lower pitch. Done deal. Convolve. This is convolution reverb and it adds like a metallic reverb. I turn the mix up to 28% and I click this right arrow to go to growlish. Listen with more mix. You can really make some sick stuff with this, so have fun. Just giving a little bit, about 28%, then hyper. This is going to be used to add more width. Turn this mix all the way down on hyper. Add the LFO to it, have it go up 27. Just so we can get it wide. We don't want it only mono, so that's why we're adding all these extra effects here. I'm going to turn the hyper on. We just didn't even hear it that time. Now it's on. So that's all we're going to do here in Serum. Very simple. Have fun making simple shapes. That's how we get it done. But we need to make this a little bit more compressed. So this company OTT, these specific settings, go ahead and copy these, save the OTT, turn this low off, make sure this is good. Very clean, minimal, over the top compression. Swiss is telling us -5 LUFS. This is beautiful. This is just normal. But now we're going to add this shifter. On this shifter, I have some automation here and you can see it's going down and it's going up. I want you to listen to what it sounds like without the automation first. And we're going to turn the shifter on, put it in frequency mode, and we're going to move this fine knob to start activating the phaser. So let's go ahead and try that now. If we go too high, it gets out of control, too crazy. So you got to stay close to the middle. So many sick options. And the most important thing is dry and wet set 50%. This is how it's able to do it. We'll look at the science here soon and I'll explain how this is all happening, but just enjoy the sounds first. So obviously we can automate this. So that's what we're about to do right now, is actually do some automation. So I made some automation here. Go ahead and look at how it changes. So little automation is just cool, little movements, super sick. That's Ableton shifter. You love to see it. Okay, so this is regular, and now we're gonna add M frequency shifter. This is the free effects. It's in the Melda effects pack. Get that ASAP. Once again, dry and wet 50%. We're gonna move the shift barely. It's at 3.7 right now. Usually it's at 0. We can go left or right, but we barely have any room. Once again, this is automatable. Just hit this arrow, right click, shift, show automation, and you can start automating this as well. See what I'm saying? Awesome. And then you could probably turn up the feedback and the delay too to get different, different tones. So mess with those as well. Echobode is 40 bucks. This one's really dope. You have a lot of different things you can use. It's once again, frequency shifter, same ideal. It's on 50% mix right away. And then the smear, the delay, and the feedback I messed with. So I'm gonna turn all those down. We start on wide, but on wide, it's hard to use this knob. So on fine, it's much easier to use. Get back, and then you can do sync, which is super sick. We could do like 1/4 triplet movement. So you can kind of get it on time with your song. Really sick. I'm gonna put it back on fine, just so we could do free form. Now listen to the smear. Amazing, listen to the delay. Turn off sync. Cool little sweet spot down here. Feedback we can mess with too. So many different ways that we can use this. It's amazing. This is how we can quickly get phasery, phase interference basses. It's really dope. So what's happening basically? Well, when it's at 50%, we're blending the original signal. Here, look right here. We're blending the original signal with the shifted signal, and that creates phase interference. That's the key to the phaser sound that we're hearing. The original signal and the frequency shifted version are not perfectly aligned, and this mismatch causes certain frequencies to cancel each other out, phase cancellation, and others to reinforce. The result is a series of moving notches and peaks in the frequency spectrum, like what a phaser or a comb filter does. The sweeping causes the sound to feel alive, hollow, swirly, or wobbly, similar to a phaser or flanger, but weirder and more atonal. And here's some different shifts that can help. But yeah, that's basically what's going on. You know what it is, man. Super cool sound. You can apply it to anything. Get creative, have fun. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We are so close to 10K. You guys have been amazing. Shout out all you. Have a great day. Peace out.